Budget beer, budget beer, budget beer is always really good when you can get beer for cheap. Yay! Beer, 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 beer. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for the Rooski Brewski review. And today, the beer I have for you guys is by Laker Brewing Company, also brewed by Waterloo Brewing Company out in Waterloo, Ontario. This is their Laker Red. Boom. Simple red ale. Laker Red, coming in at 5.5% alcohol by volume. No listed IBUs here on the very red and simplistic yet lovely looking can. Website showing no IBUs either, but Untappd showing it coming in at 12 IBUs. So let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see exactly what we got. You know me, I love me a red ale. Sparkhouse by Lake Bays is amazing. Crimson's a nice one as well. Overall, though, Rickard's Red, definitely one of my favorites. It's just an overall solid red ale. But Laker Red, I don't think I've had this before. Maybe once, but not in a long time. So, let's see exactly what we got going on here. Looking at the beer, yeah, I would consider that red for a red ale. Not as dark as a Rickard's or the Sparkhouse or any of the others, but I guess it passes. It's definitely more of like a deep amber color, to be completely honest. A little off-white head on top, nothing too crazy. On the nose, corn, sweet corn, caramel, a little bready, a little biscuity, a slightly grassy note to it. Not as intense as other red ales, for sure. You're not really getting a lot of the more roasted notes, or sometimes even like chocolate for some red ales in the past. But hey, it's a budget beer, so you get what you pay for. Let's have a sip. On the taste, definitely a bit more caramel and toffee. Pretty forward in that regard. Not as bold or as rich, like I said, compared to other red ales in this category, but it's not too bad. Light to medium bodied, to be honest. Not as like I said, not as bold as other red ales, but still not terrible. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. You'll get a little bit of a sweet corny note as well. Light biscuit, not as intense again as other red ales, but hey, it's not too bad. Light to medium body, definitely more on the lighter side of things, but compared to say Laker Ice or Laker Lager or what have you, definitely a bit heavier, but not by much. Not too bad though. Goes down without a problem. Proudly brewed in Ontario, Laker Red, 5.5% ABV, 12 IBUs according to Untappd. No description on the can. Waterloo Brewing, Waterloo Brewing, Kitchener, Ontario, blah blah blah. Return for refund, all that fun stuff. On the bottom, we do have a brewed on date, sort of, or a canned on date, L0492. So L A B C D E F G H I J K L. The 12th, so December 4th in 2019. It's easier now to figure out the day code, but still a little bit hard. It's me trying to decipher them, and sometimes we gotta do that because they're not just listed day, month, year, or year, month, day, or anything like that. You gotta do a little bit of brain work sometimes. But yeah, very basic can. But hey, it's Laker Red. You see it. You're not going to miss it. You're not going to get confused on what it is or what it may be. So, very simple. Information-wise, though, completely lacking. Moving to the website, lakerbeer.com. You scroll down when you get to actually just the front page, funny enough, and you do find Laker Red, and it does have a description here which reads, "This hard-working copper lager is brewed with malted Canadian barley to give it the full, satisfying flavor one might expect from a premium copper-colored beer. Available in 473 ml singles, 24 packs, and 355 ml 15 can packs, and also 24 bottle packs. Available at the brewery, beer store, and LCBO. So, good amount of variety you can get in bottles, tall cans, short cans, and basically anywhere in Ontario, which is absolutely awesome. Very, very accessible. And they're saying it's a copper lager. Definitely it doesn't have that red hue like other red ales, like I've said a million times before, but it's going to be passed off as a red for right now, which is whatever. On Untapped, Laker Reds coming in at a 2.9 out of just under 1,000 ratings. Not too high in the marks department, but what can you do? Higher than most. At the LCBO, I need to bring up the page, which is going to take one quick second, and I already know what the price is. It's $1.95 for this 473 ml can. It's Laker. It's a budget beer. It's a budget brand, which is not a bad thing at all, because, hey, you know what? You're getting a beer that's not terrible, not the most flavorful, but it's still solid beer for under $2 for a tall can. I'm honestly not complaining about that. It fits right in the price range. I'm enjoying it. It's solid. Cheers and final sip, guys. Let's get ready to range and wrap this thing up. Laker Red. Not bad. Nice little bit of caramel, some slight toffee, a little bit of a biscuity backbone, but very, very minimal. Not as bold or as up front as other red ales, and there is a little bit of a sweet corniness that's coming through. That seems to help up the sweetness of the overall beer. Overall, not amazing, not terrible. Laker Red deserves a solid 5.5 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, you know the can. You see the can, you know the can, you know exactly what you get, and it's simple, it's straightforward. You're good to go. Information-wise, not much there, but you do have a canned-on date on the bottom. A little hard to decipher for untrained eyes, but going through it now, you over time you'll figure it out, but at least it is there, clearly labeled as well, which is very important. And the website itself, again, not crazy information, but it does have a description of the beer, which is perfect, and also availability, detailed availability of all can sizes and amounts that it's sold at and where it's sold. So not too bad. Overall presentation gets a solid 6 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Not amazing, but for $1.95, I'm definitely game for this beer. Do 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 do. Cheers.